Yesterday, Isaac Mwaura, the government spokesperson, was invited in Hot 96 at a morning show by Jeff Koinange. And when he went there, he found that he was to have an interview with a member of parliament's Kibra constituency. And immediately he just walked out and said that he cannot have an interview with another person. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we form the basis of analysis today as to why Isaac Mwaura saw it fit not to have a conversation or to have an interview with somebody that can oppose him. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we form the basis of analysis today. Welcome to the Trending News Analysis TNA. I go by the name Jerry Joseph, and personally I am in Thika Road. Maybe you could let me know where you're watching the video from. The first reason, ladies and gentlemen, is because he did not want it to be criticized. Remember that the media stations, what they do, they call you, then they call the other person that knows that he knows the well of how the government is operating. So it means that these people, they are to have a conversation where Isaac Mwaura, the government spokesperson, would be criticized by the member of parliament of Kibra. And because he didn't want that to be criticized, because he understands that the government has failed, and maybe he just had planned that he are going to lie, to exaggerate, and to make sure that it paints the government at a good image. So having somebody that can oppose him, it means now he cannot lie in that interview, he cannot overpaint, and that's the reason that he saw it fit to walk out of the media station. The second reason is because he didn't want to fade the image of ODM that they are not in government. In fact, this was the main reason. Remember that there is a perception. The reason as to why William Samoei Ruto brought Raila on board is because he wanted to create a perception that, you know what, the ODM is in government. And so, Orero, the member of parliament of Kibra, being there, it means that he would be criticizing and overseeing what Isaac Mwaura, the government spokesperson, says. So by that, it could now display the fact that ODM members, they are in government, they are still criticizing the government. And because he didn't want to fade that perception that, you know what, the ODM, they're in government, all the mess that we have right now, even the ODM members, they are in. That is the reason he never wanted to have a conversation or an interview with the member of parliament who is from ODM. The third reason, it is because the interview would not have benefited the government. Remember that Isaac Mwaura is a government spokesperson. Having an open discussion, an open interview with a member of parliament of Kibra Orero, it simply means that he will just be undoing what Isaac Mwaura is trying to do for the government. The agenda for Isaac Mwaura going there was to paint the government in a good image, to exaggerate, to show Kenyans what the government has been doing. Orero there, he could have concentrated in just overseeing the government failures. And so and because in this regime, the failures, they are more than the good things or the achievements. So that is why Isaac Mwaura saw it, you know what, this interview will yield nothing to the government side. And in fact, instead of that, let me just keep off the interview. Let me wait the time that they will just invite I alone, where I'll be painting the good image for government, and nobody will just trying to bring me down. The third reason, it is because he never wanted to. The fourth reason is because of government failures. Remember that currently the government is so unpopular. The government has failed so much. William Ruto, the hustler narrative that he propelled him into the presidency. Right now, there is nothing that he has done. He has achieved very less, equivalent to what he promised the people of Kenya. And because of that, it means that the government, you cannot, even if you watch the debates from other television stations, you will not find where the government representative is winning. The government representative, they are just losing in every debate because there is a lot of mistake. People expected a lot from this government. And because Isaac Mwaura understands that, he knows that when I go to an open interview, where we are sharing a podium with another person, and he's very busy, he's working to make sure that it paint negatively the government, it means that I myself I will not win. So what Isaac Mwaura chose to do is just to abstain from that interview, of which, according you ask me, it was fine. The fifth reason, it's about superiority complex. You see, I myself, I didn't even knew the member of parliament of Kibra or Ero. So, and Isaac Mwaura is a government spokesperson. So you know what, you could have called me to have a conversation with even the governor or maybe senator, but now the member of parliament, maybe you could have called me to have a discussion with a minority leader, somebody that has name. And because he felt that the guy, they are not worth, the guy is not his class, that is the reason that he abstained or he walked out of that meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my thinking. Maybe you could let me know what you thought in the comment section. Have a nice time.